Okay, so I really want to make this video, and it's honestly super controversial. I think like a lot of men have had this same thought, but they don't want to talk about it because it's like, oh, if I talk about that, like every girl I know or the woman I'm with is going to get upset, or I'm never going to be able to date a girl again or whatever. But for me, I'm just like, okay, this is so true. Like I have to talk about it.
Does anyone else feel misogynistic but coming on? Even though there's something in the back of this guy's mind that's saying, you know what, something doesn't feel right about what I'm going to say. Something feels a little bit off, a little fucked up. But he's just going to say it anyways.
But I'm like 27, I go to church, and I've started looking for a spouse. And it's just like you go in society today, and like the girls that I've met are just like, they're not like real women. Like they're not, I meet so many girls where it's just like, oh yeah, I'm going to go to the gym, make myself super attractive, and I'm only going to date him if he's like good looking and wealthy. Like I live in Tampa, Florida, and there's just like this normalized culture here of just like gold diggers.
Okay, there's a lot to unpack there. First of all, pick one or the other. Is it a girl or woman? Woman? Pick one. But right there, just referring to women as girls, you give yourself away a little bit. So changes are happening, women, because this guy's noticing it. He says women are just looking for a man who is good looking and wealthy. And what's wrong with wanting a man who has his stuff together financially? We're called gold diggers, ladies, because broke men like this can't get the women he wants. So he needs to shame women who are looking for men who really have their stuff together, who are at the top of the list as people they want to marry the most, instead of this guy. Typical misogynist, when deep down inside he really wants certain women to like him, but he's seeing that women are going for somebody else. So he'll call them all kinds of names and words. You can only imagine what kinds of names and words he'll call you behind closed doors. He also likes to guilt and shame women for taking care of their physical health and not running around like wild animals like men do, thirsting after the opposite sex to become a wife and a slave house servant. Duh. Of course we're not doing that. They haven't brainwashed us to do the same back, and they're losing their grip on the women around them. The fairy tale, the fantasy that they fed us of romance, to trade in our life to be a house servant, is falling.
Like they're literally just dating guys for, they're thinking, oh, he just cares about sex, so I'm just going to care about his looks and if he's wealthy or not, and we're just going to agree on this. Like that's what's going on, and I'm just like, where are like the real women? Like where's the girl? Like, you know, like girls just aren't the way they used to be. They're not like how girls were in like the 1800s and like early 1900s, where it's like a real woman. Like she grows up, she really wants to get married, she really wants to have kids. Like she, you know, her favorite thing, like she loves to cook, she loves to clean. Like she wants to get married and have kids so much, she like dreams about it. Like girls, I feel like girls aren't allowed to be like that in today's world. Instead, it's like, I feel like society like forces them to be these like workers.
The last part where he says that society is forcing us to work. How about society forced us to not have rights and forced us to give away our slave labor in the home because we had no other choice? This guy's next life is going to be a woman for sure. I'm almost sure of it. Because he does not get it. He does not understand that no, women don't want to clean houses for the rest of their life. Some of us don't even like cooking. Sure, some of us may want to have children, but that doesn't mean we want to be a caretaker for the rest of our lives. Do you understand we're people? We have musical talents, artistic abilities, we're smart, we're educated, we're a part of society. We're not just a slave housemaid. And then he brings it back to the 1800s. Has this guy taken a history class? Does he not realize that women had to get married? That your grandmother had no other choice but to get married because the patriarchy set it up that way? It's be homeless or be married and have babies. Never mind the fact that he keeps degrading women and calling them not real women because we don't want to go along with something that makes no sense at all. It makes no sense. They want you to stay delusional. Don't worry about money. The guy will take care of you. Ish. He won't run out on your family. He's not going to leave you. You'll be fine. You just find another man who will abuse you the way that I did. They want you trapped in the home so that they can do whatever they want, so that they have all of the power. And women are waking up to that. And he's noticing, hey, some stuff's changing. Women are waking up. Women actually demand, I don't know, not to be a slave their entire life. To find a man who actually has money to pay for children before she even sleeps with him. Now, some men know the game, but this guy is brainwashed. He thinks that women actually enjoy this, like his grandmothers actually enjoyed that. No, we couldn't say anything because there were constantly men around us. There was always going to be some kind of backlash. And the only reason why we're talking now is because we can. I'm sure as hell not going to have a man in my house for the rest of my life, so I'm going to be very loud. I'm not afraid to speak. Your grandmother couldn't speak. Your mom probably still lives with your dad. They told you women like this. This is what we love. They tried to brainwash us, and we're unbrainwashing the women here. And you're noticing the changes happening all around you. Because no, women didn't get a fair deal. We're much more than a house servant and a baby maker. We're human beings. Good luck finding real women, because they're waking up in droves. And we're definitely running away from men like you.